everyone, my name is Brenda Oda and I am doing a speech today for speech communication for Professor Marlowe's class. This will be a persuasive speech on should marijuana dispensaries be legalized in the state of Hawaii. First of all, what is a marijuana dispensary? Does everyone know? No?
Store.
Okay, well as you can see in the picture, dispensaries are typically storefront facilities that provide medical cannabis and other services to patients in need. Dispensaries operate with closed memberships that allow only qualified patients and their caregivers to obtain cannabis. This is only after they have been approved by their physician. Why should we legalize marijuana dispensaries in the state of Hawaii? Dispensaries can be good for our neighborhood. Medical cannabis dispensing collectors are typically positive additions to the neighborhoods in which they locate, bringing additional customers to neighboring businesses and reducing crime in the immediate area. Dispensaries help bring income to the neighborhood because it brings more people to the area that the dispensaries are in. Marijuana dispensaries is a place that provides a safe environment for the people who are medically qualified to buy the cannabis. Many people may think that legalizing marijuana dispensaries, the crime rate will go up in those areas, but research has shown that those states that have already provided these dispensaries, the crime rate has not gone up because it is a safe and controlled environment. How our state may benefit from medical marijuana dispensaries. First of all, it'll help by bringing in more income. Because it's a controlled environment, it will help with the crime rate, and the state of Hawaii will tax the dispensary as the same as it will tax any other type of business. Who will benefit from legalizing marijuana dispensaries? People who have been diagnosed by a physician licensed to practice in the state of Hawaii with having one or more debilitating medical conditions will be qualified. Debilitating conditions consist of cancer, glaucoma, positive status for human immune deficiency virus, which is HIV, acquired immune deficiency syndrome, which is AIDS, or a treatment of these conditions. A chronic debilitating disease or medical condition or its treatment that produces one or more of the following: wasting syndrome, severe weakness, malnutrition or weight loss, severe pain, severe nausea, seizures including those characteristics of epilepsy, severe or persistent muscle spasms including those characteristics of scoliosis or Crohn's disease. There are additional conditions which may vary according to your physician's diagnosis. These patients will be provided a place that is safe for them to pick up their medical marijuana. How do chronically ill patients get their medical marijuana in Hawaii? Does anyone see anything wrong with this picture? Yes, sir.
Well, it looks like the kids are buying the marijuana, and I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it looks like an unsafe environment, right?
Yeah.
As of now, we do have a way for debilitating clients to get their marijuana. Chronically ill patients who have been approved by their physicians to get their medical marijuana, they get it by growing it themselves. In April of 2000, Hawaii became one of the first states to permit medical use of marijuana via Act. State legislator Governor Ben Cayetano signed Hawaii's Act 228 into law on June 15, 2000. Hawaii is one of 11 states which have passed a law of medical use of marijuana since the year of 1996. For example, in California, there are over 2,000 medical dispensaries, and Hawaii has yet to be one of those states that provide these dispensaries. Currently, according to the law in the state of Hawaii, as a patient with medical marijuana card, you're allowed to grow your own marijuana at home, as you can see in the picture. These patients are allowed to grow the marijuana plants at their home. They are allowed to grow 5 to 7 plants at a time. The problem with the current laws: patients who grow marijuana plants at their home are subjected to crime at their home, such as stolen property, because it does draw attention. As you know, the marijuana plants have a distinctive smell. And with this economy, with people that are out of the job, they may come to those houses and try to steal the plants and sell them. Patients who grow marijuana plants are chronically ill patients and more likely to be weak, so it is so hard for them to care for themselves, yet alone to care for a marijuana plant. Research have shown that patients who grow marijuana plants have heightened the robbery rates in their neighborhood. In conclusion, the idea of legalizing marijuana dispensaries would have a potentially positive effect on Hawaii rather than a negative effect. By providing a safe and controlled environment for patients in the state of Hawaii would help patients with chronically ill diseases a great deal. The patients would not have the problem of growing the marijuana themselves. Instead, the patients would have a real monthly or weekly prescription from their medical physician to pick up the medical marijuana from the dispensary. I feel that this is a much safer way for both the patients and the public to work together to help the chronically ill patients. Thank you for your time and attention, and if anyone has questions at this time, yes, sir?
I do, what is that picture about?
The picture
Yeah.
with the cookies and the brownies?
Yes.
Well, if we did have a marijuana dispensary, they wouldn't only provide just regular marijuana, like how you saw in this picture right here. You could go and pick it up as cookies or as an oil, because a lot of people don't want to smoke the marijuana. Some people would rather just eat it. That's why I said you can either have a monthly prescription or a weekly prescription, because if you eat the marijuana in a form of food, such as a brownie, it won't last 1 month, right? So they would have, those types of people would have a prescription that would be a weekly prescription. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, anybody else? No? Okay, thank you for your time.